everybody. It's Sunday. We're going to get Arty with these cards once more. And that's about all I know, but you know what's going on over here.
That's about all I know. We're just going to do this very serendipitously.
It's a serendipitous Sunday. Welcome, welcome, Arty friends. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you're here. We'd like to know that you're here because I'm about to say hello to all these folks that, you know, show up on the little list. And I can go, hello.
Oh.
What? This is P over here.
Am over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are PM Artist Studio. Yeah. I mean, it's getting near professional over here, y'all.
It is. I expect to be receiving a contract from...
Okay, you moved your lamp. I mean...
There?
I feel like... Yes, thank you.
Well, I really needed it last night because I was doing some very...
No, but I had... This morning, I moved it and you moved it again. I mean, it's like... I don't know. I think she's messing with me at this point.
No, I needed it.
Okay. So, let's say hello to everybody. Get her done. Over here on our... Oh, goodness. God, quite the list. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Got Art Curious by MNW. That's Miriam, Becky, Betty, Brad. That is Lori. Carrie Griffiths is in the house. Charmaine. Dana, hello and welcome back. Dana. Our other Dana. Devin Rex for Art. That is Yolande Eddie. That's Eddie the Nerd King. Elizabeth Estella. Fairy Tales and Fireflies. That's Patty. Somebody else popped in there. Dawn, I believe. All right. So we've got Flora. Griffin Shell. That's Rhonda. Isabel. Yanka. Jeanette, a.k.a. Jeanette. I hope you're feeling so much better because I see you in the chat. That's awesome. Jennifer. Jolyn. Yutha. Hey, Yutha. It's been a little bit. Kathy Brooks. Carrie. Lee Fisher. Lee Nelson. Lygia Lindsay. Oh, goodness. It's moving on me. All right, I'll have to come back for Pinky Hello Hands. Let's see here. Kathy Brooks, Carrie, Lee, Lygia, Lindsay, Lucy, Making It with Minglet. That's Lisa Mingus, Marcia. Mark is here. Michelle, Patricia, Ricky Nordmeyer, Robin, Rosemary, Sherry Jones, Silver Granny, and her Grumpy Gnome. That's Lynn. Star Trevor. That's Linda. Sue Davis. Texture Junkies. That is Sharon, a.k.a. Sharon. The Shelley Studio. Markle. And congratulations, Markle. Your artwork that was then photographed by Joyce is the header for Makers for September. So congrats on that. Well done. That's all I got. Oh yeah, no I don't. Hold on, because it's September 1st. That means it's time to sign up for things, y'all. Did you get everything out that you were supposed to?
I did.
Okay, well, holler at her.
Yeah, holler at
a little
me.
unsure.
I think I did, but you know, I got interrupted so many times because I was, you know, like doing some other things and
Well, and then you got some of it done early in the month. That's almost a bad thing.
It is.
Being
because
proactive.
My memory's only good for about 3 days.
Should always end at send it right at the end of the month.
And so
no matter what.
I asked Mariah. Say, Mariah, did I say?
I'm like, that is not my job.
You know, excuse me, I have only about 16 plates on my table here, and yours ain't one of them.
That's right. Okay, and we've got, I said hello to Mark, and then hello Kim, and Robin, and Rosemary. Y'all know, Pinky, hello, hands, Pinky, hello, or yellow, hello. Okay, do I need to go topside?
Sure.
Oh, the other, okay, so you need to get over to Makers if you want to sign up for swaps. It's up there at the, top header bar. Hit the little featured thing, then all the, monthly information is there. I haven't gone through to sort out last month's stuff.
And I haven't been over there. I'm just reminded that I will go over and sign up.
Yeah, so we got the scrap swap. You've got the Becky swap. Becky, is Becky here? Becky's not here. Let me look real quick what it is. Sorry. Why does it do that? It makes me crazy. Makes me crazy. Let me just tell y'all. Okay, we got the Misfit Scrap Swap. That's put on by Rhonda. Got the Makers sign up. Oh, this is Fun Guy. Oh, I should do the Makers thing because I did a cute little fun. Is it a fun guy or fungi? Hilarity, y'all.
Hilarity.
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 Okay, it's an, let's see. 3 artist, oh, 8. It's artist trading cards. There we go.
Artist trading cards?
We love some trading cards.
Oh, well, yeah, I can hook that one up right away. Yeah.
And then, okay, what else? So, let's see. Oh, and the collage, Eddie's collage prompts. Let's read his. Hold on. Good golly. Let me tell you, Facebook is doing things, and it's making me crazy. Oh, Eddie hasn't posted his yet. I called him out. Eddie, you doing one? Read your messages, Mariah. I am right now.
In a very timely manner.
FYI, I didn't realize the name. I'm reading your message.
You need to attach some sort of annoying sound to your message and she'll get it right away.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. Y'all, just pull together some prompts and collage and then tag Eddie and tell him thank you for all the work that he has done. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
There you go. See? Problem solved. Make it about a fun guy. Because you know what? Eddie is a fun guy.
Here, Carrie says, color combo is sky blue, sage green, and cream.
Here, sorry.
All Pantone colors.
Yes. Okay. My Facebook is being very weird.
I like those colors. In fact, I think I've actually used those colors multiple times.
So you could go with, like a minty-ish green. What did you say green? Sage green. I love sage.
Mariah.
Sage
has a slight...
Sky blue. Yes. And then a kind of a creamy... Double cream. Love me some double cream. I like heavy cream. I like cream. There you go. Okay. Look at us. Getting things done. September 1st. Lots of things going on.
What does my shirt say?
All right. What does Eddie sing? Sorry, folks. Oh, yeah. No, don't you worry about it. No.
Okay, Mariah, can you read my shirt?
And I ordered a shirt of yours, Eddie, and I talked about it in the last stream. If you want to put the link in.
Me one?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Your scarf's in the way. It's fantastic that you're showing people that.
Somebody asked.
Lift your scarf.
Oh.
What?
Let me tuck my napkin into my shirt.
Yeah, tuck your napkin in. Yeah, I know. I'm actually going to order. I want one of these shirts. I keep thinking about it.
Well, I'm telling you, it isn't wearing very good. Do you see this down here?
That's okay. I should just use the Posca markers and you can color it in. I mean, you're an artist. Come on now.
Yeah, okay. I could. I had to wear this because this one necklace that I have is digging into my neck, and I had to get a scarf underneath it, or I was going to have to redo my whole
I'm just wearing my white shirt, so nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go topside. Look at us, 8 minutes in. We might get the art started. Oh, thumbsy upsies, y'all.
Oh, the
graphic
for the scrap swap is in those colors.
Look at
I love that coordination business. Are we topside yet?
I can be. Top view. There we go. Oh, what? Hold on, let me fix the camera. I didn't check that this morning.
I've got a, this algorithm thing just drives me crazy. It says achieve perfect thighs.
Yeah.
I don't know how they know my need.
You're in need of that?
I'm in need of that.
They're just taking a guess. Hey, look at that. I mean, I put that in position like toot sweet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, y'all.
Look at that. Look at that.
On the fly. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, here we go. Check this out, y'all.
Oh, yeah, I posted this. It's free, so you can download it. It's available on the website.
Yeah, and we were just talking about this, and Mariah made a very...
Thanks, Mo pop.
She
should poked it in there.
If you order this, now, is this
free? Download it.
Okay, so they got to make it on their own computer.
Yeah.
They have to print it on their own.
That's how we do things around here, because we don't have a publishing company.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
We had.
I wasn't sure if you knew that or not. You weren't in that meeting.
Well, I wasn't in that meeting.
The publishing company is still,
yeah. Well, we were talking about this, and she said, and I told her, I said, I think that this is really. I just love that blue box back there with my pencils.
Sometimes I try to Yeah. I'm glad that you're noticing these sorts of things.
Well, I really am. That's where I wanted your head. Because I told her, I said, now, come on. You know where this project would have been. It would have been bagged and tagged and over there on the printer table in another box, within a box. And
she does look really good in that picture. And I didn't Photoshop her.
Well, I have my days. Anyhow, so what Mariah said, and it was just so brilliant. You download this, get this all together, and then put little pieces of the paper, as you try them out.
If you want to.
Staple them onto your...
Or even glue them down or whatever.
Glue them down or whatever.
Yeah.
Onto this paper, so you will have more, actual factual.
Actual factual.
And I do think...
Patty, I will.
I don't know how this works, but Mariah, do you have that one little sample of that they sent us, a little small?
Oh.
Because if I don't know, you probably have to pay for it, but it'd be worth it. Because then you could take those little sample pieces. Of course, it is a really cute little book.
Where did I put that?
And Mariah's lost it. Oh, I love it because it. Yeah, so good every now and then that she can't find something.
Don't find something.
Yeah.
Well, you tossed it over at me, and then I was like, "Well,
I know you were busy doing something, and you just kind of stuffed it, so it's got to be there in that.
Yeah, well, I've been kind of moving piles, which is dangerous, but anyway, we're just gonna move on because I don't.
Yeah, I don't know how you get the little sample book.
Reach out to them. They're very kind. They answer their contact thing. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, you bet.
But I just think this came out really nice. I'm not going
to pull it down so that way they can see that I put the info. So I gathered the information.
This is the top page. So it opens up like this.
Well, actually, it depends on however you want to print it.
Yeah. But I think that this is really a good way to do it, because if you put this in a loose leaf binder, you could just have it sitting like this, and you've got lots of space up here
Mama Gigi.
to make notes, to use your own little sample thing.
You could stamp and do the different things that we've done below.
Yeah. You could have your own little page up here with the exact same papers.
Hey, monkey.
Yeah. So. And I thought that this was really great because this kind of got messed around. But, and rightfully so, Mariah left this little,
and then
paint thing.
The thing is you can always refer back to the videos if you really want to see it. If you don't have your own, like you just you're deciding.
Yeah. Then
you can refer back because we did all of that during those streams, those comparison streams. And there's a playlist for that. So.
Right. And then on the very back, in fact, there's one of these little
QR code.
Yeah. Izzy actually said that to me last night.
Yeah, she knows what they are. She's very aware. McDonald's and some other people have made it. They've utilized that in ways that,
Yeah. 7-year-olds.
Yeah, she's like, just put your phone on it and scan it. She knows. He'll take you there.
She came and told me last night. She said, "Gigi, where's your phone?" I said, "Sweetheart, I don't know that my phone even has the capabilities to do that. It's so old.
It does.
And it's full of stuff.
That's true.
No more stuff can go in.
And she has a new phone sitting right there behind her.
I know, but we just haven't made it there. I have to go with Brad. And the problem is when I can go, he's busy. And when he can go, I'm busy. Yeah, that. All right. There we go. Now, Sophia, we got your letter.
Oh, yes. And there were others.
I've got them all clamped together here. So if I need to refer to the letter, I've got it with the papers.
I printed out that email. Sometimes it breaks my heart to print out an email, but sometimes it's necessary. Especially if I would like the information to come to this one. over here.
I thought it was very nice of you to do that.
Yeah.
Because, it's one thing to have this on the computer there and whatnot. But when I have a hard copy right here, and I
Is Darcy's the
have taken the time to make a copy for me.
Hey, Carol. Man, we got quite the crew today. Hello, everybody.
All right, so I'm
Upsies.
putting that up there with my other papers.
With the notes. I love it.
With the note. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along here. And I'm just going to, Mariah actually left me this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I just told you to do.
Trish.
On this.
Hey, Joan.
Then I will have this copy on my side because Mariah has all the nice little...
Oh, actually, I have them still downstairs, but they are a little unruly. What I'm thinking about doing is actually connecting them, in the one part where it's sort of floppy. And then I need to find an old... I think I've used them all, mostly, but I'm sure I can rustle up one. Or maybe I just order one, but 3-ring binder, and then I'll just punch holes in it, and then it'll all be there in a book.
I think that would be good.
Because them getting all folded up, I already noticed that some are getting kind of
and
messed up. Hey, Anne.
And
hi, Sophia.
I think it would, because when I'm setting them down here and having to open up each one, and then look at it, and then open up another and fold it back up, put it over here, that's really a pain in the butt.
Uh-huh.
So I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
And then I could do the same thing with mine over here, just get a small 3-ring binder.
Yeah.
Not a big old...
Yeah, I might just order a set, and then we'll have...
Yeah, so then we can
the
have
original
one on this side and one on that side.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. I love that idea.
Okay.
Great. I'm putting that up there with the
Because I know I don't have any of the thin ones, and I really would like just a thin one. There's no sense in putting it in a big one.
Yes,
although
rather than the 3-inch binder.
Who knows? Why.
Okay, now, what did I do with my cards? We're going to...
I know, and I've kept a lot of our binders. I think I did chuck some stuff when we were cleaning, because we just had to make room in the...
Hey, did you all see those? I just happened
office.
upon it. Sorry, I didn't mean
No, you're fine.
Step on your...
Nah, it's just yammer.
Your sentence there. Come across one of those little things, little quick things.
What are you talking about?
They're on the they're just a few minutes long, and you had us doing the cards.
The quick things.
Quick things.
AKA YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts. There you go.
Quick things. I went down a rabbit hole last night on the quick things.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Well, I was very amused by my own amusedness.
I get amused by us, and then sometimes I'm like, does everyone feel this way? Or am I just more invested than others?
I can't find the one card that I thought was just, I don't know, it's really funny. Because I was laughing. Mariah's trying not to laugh, and because I think she thinks sometimes it's just...
Yeah, I know. I was seeing all kinds of things.
And I don't know, I just feel a little bit like jump plating some more of these, because I thought that those were so dang much fun. And I've got those I haven't done anything with. Did I do anything? Yeah, I did. Really cool one.
This card, right here, actually, right in front of me, because I put the back on it.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, and then show them what I did to the inside, because I couldn't stand that it was white. It was making me crazy. And where's the rest?
Look at that.
What parts?
I love that. I love that aspect when, a card that on the outside is just very...
Yeah, so here's what you'd write.
It's cool.
That goes in there now. And see, it's cream colored, but now it's not like blaring. See?
Oh, yes, and it has a little bit that shows through there. Oh, I love it. Yeah, this is what I call the guts that you can take out,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can send it to somebody, and it's like a double whammy. They have a whole nother card that they can do the same thing and send it on to somebody else.
See, Yvette says it's great that you enjoy your own content. Like, I catch myself, because I think we're funny.
Well, I don't.
I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should admit that, but I really do. Like, right up, it's like, why are you watching, you guys? I'm like, because it was funny.
I just came. I can't tell you why it was on there, or it showed up in my feed on the side. When I was watching something else totally, unrelated, like really unrelated, and I'm not even going to tell you what it is because we can't talk about that. But now, what did I? Oh,
the little paper that goes inside.
Here's the one.
Those are
Here's the one that I.
Yes,
this is it.
Yeah.
Now I was kind of disappointed that it didn't show up as much in the thing.
Oh, what? Oh, you're not handing it to me.
No, I'm just putting it close.
Why? You got a top cam.
I've got a top cam. Yeah. Well, I know, but that was the one I was looking at and talking to.
Yes.
That one.
So I'm glad that you're keying in on this. Let's talk about this for just a second. Because I'm like, hey, this is a great way to create content, but it would be great if you could, like, put it right in the middle of us. Because, see, when I go to the tall, to the shorts format.
So you mean you're talking about, like,
no, there, or if you hold it over, okay, do the top cam, and then slide over towards that way. And more. And more. And then down slightly. And then, right over in there. Because they'll be able to see it in between us.
Oh.
That's the zone. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told you I need a laser.
Yeah, just to mark off all the little areas. Mm-hmm.
Mark off those areas.
And then hope that you don't move the camera.
What did I do with the card? Oh, I know. I put them over here. Yeah. Okay, I got to show you these things because this is what I.
Oh, you got to go over to our shorts, Becky. I put up 2 in the last 2 days.
Well, that wasn't even what I thought though was really funny.
I know, but I have to download. You actually did the other one in the stream after that, so I have to see what I end up having to do is I have to download the entire 2-hour stream and then scrub that. Clip it.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Well, remember, this is the one where I mixed my colors down here, and then I pulled the whole thing with Opera Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I just hold my nose and use it.
It's a hold your nose and use it.
Hold your nose and use it. I think this is going to be a great background for something. I know not what at this point, but anyhow. Okay, this is one of the ones that I did the...
Oh, I love that, Lynn.
I know. The bubble wrap. Isn't that cool looking? Here's another. I'm really... You need to resupply my small tape. Washi. Scrap tape. I've used up quite a bit of it.
The little stuff or kind of the medium?
Really skinny stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like to use those metallic ones because I actually do kind of like those, and I've used those
I know.
before.
I feel the same way. They're like the fine china. You want to save it. Don't put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Until you've run it through the dishwasher enough that it's not on there anymore.
I don't know. I kind of, this is, watched, there's some volcanoes erupting here and there around the planet. And that kind of reminds me of lava flowing through a field. So
she does this with the washi tape.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the snowman transfer.
Look at the snowman transfer.
Even the writing almost came through.
Oh my gosh, it almost did. Season's greetings. But isn't that wonderful grunginess? And, if you want to send somebody a goth snowman. Yeah. All right, now this is an interesting thing I did when I was... I was making Mariah's card.
That's beautiful.
I know, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, because I asked her for some stamped tissue, and so then, and I got us, because it was a pretty good deal. It was like $50 for all of those.
All those re-inkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kept some of them over here because I've got the stamp pads, and then the ones that she's got stamp pads for went over across the thing. And then here's another snowman. Now I actually like this one better.
Yeah.
Because it's just you don't know what it is.
Right.
I mean, you would if I told you because you were there. But. You know what?
You were there.
Yeah, you were there.
Let us know if you were there.
So, anyhow, I pulled those off because I thought I might actually, and I'm really glad I did, not have to take time pulling them while you're sort of, hanging out and watching.
Yeah.
That. All right, let's see here. Okay, so remember this?
Oh, bye, Ann. Thanks for hanging.
This is the one that I did during the stream. Yeah. Okay, and here's my little sayings. And Mariah's gonna, I don't know. I want my lightning. Can you see? See that? My cloud there? I need my lightning to be shiny.
Didn't I give you Deb sent me a silver pen.
Yeah, but I think it's too fat. I've got to.
It's brand new, though, so.
Is it a chisel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you might give me that, and I can test it out.
It is brand new. Now, when they get all fluffed out at the end, it's a little harder to keep a crisp line of any sort. But it's brand new.
Shaky, shaky.
So, the tip should be, you're going to even have to prime it and everything. Like, I haven't even used it. You're the first one. Would you like some help?
Well, my hands are
greasy
from lotion.
She's lubed up.
I'm like drying up and.
So now you're going to have to pump it and.
Oh, pump it. Oh my goodness, it is. It's virgin.
Mm-hmm.
I might be able to make that work.
Yeah. Hi, Marta. Hey, Mimi. And hello to everybody that's coming in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy ups if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, do all that YouTube business, ring those bells, and you might get notified, especially when I schedule the streams.
Hey, I've noticed it doesn't make a lot of difference. I get notifications like, 2 or 3 hours after it's already done.
Yeah.
I think I've got some action here. I do.
There you go. And usually what I do is kind of make a little puddle with it and then kind of dip it in there. But
oh, I think it's going to work.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, look at you with some fancy lightning.
Check it out. Fancy. Okay, I'm handing this back to you, Mariah.
I got the lid. I'm going to hide this so my baby don't find
kind of odoriferous.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, I'm very happy with that. I need to work on the cloud a little bit more, but that's all right. I can do that now that I've got my lightning in. Because remember what my little thing said here? And see, because I can't let Mariah make decisions about this because she doesn't.
I'm not in her brain.
She's not in my brain. Okay, so where is the rest of it? Oh my gosh, I did lose it. Please tell me I did.
Oh, that was great. Yolanda says, by Zeus, I think she's got it. Love it.
Oh, here it is. There it is. Okay, so remember,
we had some storms last night.
This is I'm just a rainbow kind of girl. So what Mariah's going to do today, because I just kept thinking of ways, because see how it sticks up? I want it to stay down.
Stay down.
I want somebody to have to actually discover that.
Yeah.
Okay? When I send them the card.
Okay.
And this is going to go on the front here.
That's just, I cannot believe how well that
look at
color and everything turned out.
So she's got, and I want the same kind of writing here as there. So she hasn't done that yet, but that's okay. We can always add that. But what really needs to happen right now is we really need to get that
well, I think
magnet on there.
Yeah, and I think talking about it's fine. I will do that later. Let's do more fun stuff like on the gel plate. And,
well, I'll just hand you all this and you can...
And maybe I glue that all together tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Great.
And show you how to put the magnet on. I know it's not like rocket science, but sometimes people like to see it.
It doesn't hurt. I really... There's more to it. You think just, oh, well, let's just glue it down. No, there's a whole bunch of ways you can mess up.
There are.
I'm dead serious. All right, you've all seen this one. It's just got to put something inside of here, and I don't really know what. That could be.
I know that's right. I bet.
Okay, I could cut that butterfly out. I think that butterfly would cover it.
Okay. Here, you want me to cut the butterfly?
Yeah.
I can do that.
I think that would be absolutely fantastic. And then here is this one. Okay, I really love this. This needs to go under. Look, Mariah's.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be
alligatoring.
Yeah, they all are. We need to kind of just
put them all under the
yeah.
thing. It says, may the power of purple be with you. All you got to do on that one, sign your name.
Now, those of you, because I think there's quite a few y'all that, haven't probably seen these, or a lot of them have been made during the streams. So just, go back, check last week's stuff, and you can see.
Because Mariah actually did this. Now, I did the color pencil off camera. And I will say, I'm just a reminder, you want to get good pencil lines, you want to get some good gradation there. Clear texture gesso is your best friend. If you mess up, you go too dark, whatever. Use a layer of the clear texture gesso over it, and you can redo the whole area with no problems, I promise. Okay, so this just needs to go down.
Hey, Jackie.
And look what I did on the inside. I did this after doing Mariah's card, because I just had it out here. And what this is this is the back
Dorothea
of one of the blob off girls.
Yeah. Blob off girls.
The blob off girls.
Oh, look at you.
I know.
Wow.
I was pretty proud of that. All right. That one is coming over to you.
The stamps that were used inside of there are from Carrie's, or it's just one. No, you used two. Two different ones.
Actually, 3.
Okay.
But I really like the little one the best. That's the one.
But they all came from the Flower Meadow little border builder set by Carrie Griffiths.
Yeah. Okay. So I have the and here's some more. Oh yeah. See, we've got some that we've changed the color on. Just need to get those back out here because they don't need to be in there. Now, what else we've got in here? Oh, we've got some more butterflies. They're kind of poopy butterflies, but that one at the top's not too bad. But I'm really liking these.
Hey, Sandy.
And I just think that, we've got another butterfly here. See, if I cut this out, this is really, I don't like this cutter.
Now, the blade on it is not.
It just slips. I don't know how to say it. It slips.
Yeah, the connection isn't.
You have to really push it back towards itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it doesn't have a tight enough connection.
It does not. Now, I may cut these out differently later, but I just wanted to kind of get.
Can you tell everyone yes, double point today and tomorrow. It ends tomorrow.
Okay, so I just I just compared it. Because what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to change this background so that this butterfly can go up here and look like, it belongs, okay? This is just, what would you call that kind of paper? That people put their photos and little...
Scrapbook paper.
Thank you.
Yep. I love you. I don't know if this was the person need to move along here.
Okay, now see, that fits the space. Looks pretty cool, I think. then you can still have your sentiment down here. I really like this particular configuration where, you know, it's like, it's not quite, it's a 3/4 thing. Sort of, kind of.
Yeah. Hey, Paula, no worries.
Hey, check it out. Oh, I love it, Mariah. Love it. And see, she picked that color that went around the edge. I was kind of going with the darker purple, but I'm really glad that she didn't do that.
Yeah.
She listened to herself, which was a good thing. Okay, there we go. Put those over in, and we have...
Did you show him the butterfly on the inside?
We have envelope.
Did you show him the butterfly on the inside?
Oh, hell no, I didn't. Sorry. Check it out.
Love that.
That is awesome, don't you think? I think it's a really swell, elegant card. And they have envelopes because remember, those are old.
Yeah. I got the envelopes right over here somewhere. Like I cleaned up and then some things fell and I don't know exactly where my whole stack of stuff went, but
don't worry, I know my finger is placed precariously close there. But that's a little wonky. It's all right. I could keep these, but I'm not going to. Susan, I'm throwing these away.
We're very proud of her.
Why do you always say that? So I had to tell her. I remind her about the whole thing that happened in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes into my peripatetic. I don't know, word definitions, and then my little doodles that I do when I'm sitting here and watching some kind of crap on computer.
Enlightening yourself.
Enlightening myself. Edificationing myself.
Okay. Yes.
What am I doing here? All right, I got to get rid of this stuff. Don't want to lose that. I love my original.
That's
what?
Great of it. She was laughing at your oh hell no.
Oh, okay. Hey, this one's done too, Mariah. It just needs to go under the smasher.
Yeah. They all need to go under the smasher.
Okay, I'm keeping these out because I'm really thinking about both of these are going to be very similar. I do have this one, and I have this idea about this. Cutting the butterfly down so it fits out, and you have that around the edge. What do you think about that? Let's go with the purple. Nah. That's not exactly the right blue yet, but I think I can get it in there.
You're going to gel print on these, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have all of these, and I really had a lot of fun printing these. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous pink? And see, it started out that. I don't know if this is something that interests you all.
Hey, Sherry.
And I'm going to keep this one out because remember that one I did like this? It was really turned out cool.
Hi, Adria.
Okay. Pardon me. Now, here's another one. This one might be interesting, too, because it's kind of like that same format.
Yeah.
Okay,
those do. Those are fun.
These were, like, not so interesting. The brown ones. I mean, there's just so much you can do when you've got brown already there. Well, oh, now here, this one might be a good one.
I thought those brown ones turned out really nice. In fact, you haven't really done anything with them because you turned them turquoisey.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, that.
See? Yeah. That's the brown. This is what it started out as. And then I love these two also a lot. But
can be in. Yeah.
We're just going to go with my plan here.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything with that until I really decide what I want to put it on. I do just love this edge here.
Oh, that's a wonderful story of it. Well, I mean, not one, you know what I'm saying. So she says it's a family phrase. If another kid bullied her as a kid, she'd scream, "Oh, hell no." And her brother would come running. "Hold on, sissy, I'm all in."
I say that. Izzy, she's funny. She says, she asked me when it would be okay if she were to say one of the words that Gigi uses, but she's not allowed to use. And I said, if you are in danger or you feel like you're in danger, you can just let it go, honey. As big and loud as you want to.
Yeah.
And if it's at school and you get in trouble for it, don't you worry. Your Gigi will be up there. And they will not call me again. I only had to go to Mariah's school once. Okay, now, what am I doing?
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got.
I didn't know if I needed to answer or not.
It was rhetorical, sort of, kind of. Yeah.
Check it in.
Sometimes it isn't.
Just check it in.
Checking in.
Here, look. Look at this.
Oh, look at that. This is the envelope. I mean, would you feel special if you got this card? I would feel special. And then, of course, it's going to have one of our PM Artist Studio things on the back there. But I think that's beautiful. Well done, Mariah.
Thanks.
Well done. She's kind of, did you ever watch that? And I can't remember what her name is, but she had, I thought she was really funny. The Closer.
Oh, I loved that show. She's married to Kevin Bacon.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Don't remember that.
I don't need, okay, one of you guys out there, is that the back of a green cricket mat?
Yes.
It is.
Actually, the front of a green cricket mat.
I use it on this side when I want to just put down a clean paper. Saved a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, I turn it over there because it stays put and I can do stuff that would go through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's probably an off-brand one, so it's not like green like the real cricket ones.
I'm a juju craft in the back 40 of the school. We're going to have to call Patricia the principal. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No, don't call those people. Well, when I grew up back in the day, I won't say how long ago it was, well, y'all know. We didn't have a telephone. My grandmother had a telephone, and the neighbors up the other way had a telephone, but we were right in the middle, and the telephone company would charge us for the telephone and the line and the cost, and it was astronomical. So if we wanted to use a telephone, we'd just go to my grandmother's. And my dad's theory was, if it's important enough, they'll just come see me. Saved my ass many times at school because they couldn't call my parents.
And I'm sure Grandma Frances was just like, "Oh, it's fine, sweetie."
Oh, well, no. Mimi was still working then. Like, she wasn't even home for, early part of my, yeah. So.
But a small town, I'm sure it got around at some point.
It did. It did.
But by then it was like, whatever.
Yeah. Most of the time I just took care of it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we want to do something here with our brown and blue cards to get our yellow butterfly at the top.
Hi, Erin. Welcome.
Okay, now I need to cut this down a little bit more, but
Ooh, I love
the other one's here somewhere.
I love that. Even just.
Okay, so I either need to I feel like I need to change this.
The bottom part.
The bottom part. I need to bring this into the green range of things.
I think you should just dark blue it. So then it matches your butterfly more at the top there. Because I don't know if that's black or dark blue. And then you still kind of keep the blue in play.
Thinking about that.
Because it's a good idea.
Here's the thing. We can do one on your color scheme.
Okay, I love
and
this.
And we can do one on...
Oh, I love it. I love a competition.
Okay, so now you want a dark blue here.
I do.
All right, now you've got some choices on your dark
Schmalt.
blue. What?
Schmalt.
That's not very dark. I will get it out and show you, and if you want to do that, we can. Well, I think
it is smalt, but
now,
for whatever
we've
reason,
got anthraquinone, which is more of a purple blue. That might be kind of nice, Mariah. Look at that.
Okay, I agree with that.
All right, I feel pretty confident on that one. I seriously do. Now, remember, this is
Anthony.
This is one of those hurry up and dry. So I'm going to put a little bit more out there than I usually do, simply because I think it's going to help me. So this is anthraquinone blue golden acrylics. It's the regular. It's not open.
And yes, schmalt has now made it into the PM isms. Y'all want to get noted up?
It actually is the name of the color.
No, but it's smalt. I keep saying schmalt. And we put it.
You Deutsch it.
Yeah, and then so Mo put it, she had it in her list of PM isms, so I put it in there. I think they want to be. That's for sure, Eddie. That is for sure.
What is it?
He says men are more gossipy. So Sherry was saying that family lore said that her great granddad loved to eavesdrop in on the old women talking on the party line.
Oh yeah, we had that.
Yeah, my grandma Frances still had it whenever we were kids.
Oh yeah, and you'd get, and remember the little
Nathan
girls
always,
up the street?
oh yeah, Nathan always liked to. That's my brother.
Look at
Nathan.
that.
Listen in, or try to get to chatting with one of them. Lovely. See.
Okay, so I'm going to get you a before, after.
That's going to be so pretty. I'm just so pleased as punch that we had all these butterfly papers, because they really go well with our butterflies.
They certainly do. They certainly do. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that aside for just a moment. Put it up there. It got kind of warpy, but don't worry. It'll kind of come back out. Now, I've got this loveliness here, and I feel like I need to do something with it.
Oh, Becky.
Okay, we're going to try this. All right? So we know if we put a green over this, it's going to knock back the pink somewhat, depending on the green.
Yeah.
Because, there's more than one green, right? All right, let's use my favorite green gold. And I like to use these paints for this purpose here of pulling up.
They're great transparency.
Great transparency, but they've also got a lot of pulling power. And they have a really lovely patina on them. Let me get this back around here.
That's great, Eddie. I'm kind of that way.
All right, you're not. You're laughing.
Okay, so Eddie's brother said that like he'll hear something going on outside, and then all of a sudden Eddie's brother needs to be outside checking on something so he can see what's going on.
Okay, now this is more yellow. Has a lot of yellow in it, but isn't this just gorgeous? All right, now I'm going to try to get this right on the money, so I don't have funky lines on the edge. I don't know if I managed to do that. We're hoping so.
Yeah. Hey, it looks squared up.
The other thing is you can just, very slightly just shave off that little edge that it's not exactly, if you wanted to. Now, I am predicting, here's a prediction, that we will have a nice little, see, look how good that pulled, even that, off the edge there and cleaned it all up. Very happy about that. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, there was some left behind, some taken
left
up.
Behind, but look, it left the little dots behind where the
because it's glittery
pattern was.
Because it's glittery on these papers.
Because it's glittery.
That's it's just fabulous. Fabulous.
And see, you still have the glittery stuff there. And you still have a little bit of like mocky pink stuff there.
Mocky.
Too. But look at that. I mean, let me find I always like
Bye, Vet. Thanks for hanging.
Put down a before and after.
Yes. That's what's nice about cutting these up.
Yeah.
It's a really good visual.
And that was not something that was anticipated.
Right. She she wasn't thinking ahead on that. That just happened.
Oh, hell no.
Guess that's going to be the stream.
Yeah.
Now we need to make a shirt. If you know, you know. How do you do your art?
Yeah, okay. Now, I'm going to I need to pull this up. Here we go again. But just, keep going. I can't get back to my card here because I'm
dealing with the next situation.
Okay, we're just going to have to suck it up, and I'm going to pull it up with just a plain piece.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go with Opera Rose.
Hold your nose, Opera Rose.
And we're just going to put down a plain piece of paper.
I don't know if that is going to help.
I don't know that it's going to show up. But, this Opera Rose is very, very sheer. It's incredibly transparent.
Is this one of those little short things that we can do at OHO? Like a hashtag OHO?
I don't know what that means.
It's the shorthand for, oh, hell no.
Oh. Yeah.
And I don't know if that...
Okay, you do not want to mess around. This dries really fast.
Get it down.
Really, 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 really fast, but it is extremely sticky. So it's a good one. I'm hoping it's going to get all the stuff off here and I can continue using this plate. I mean, I do have others back there that I've cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like to show this because I think it's important.
Yeah. Then you can glue that down.
Now look at that.
And that might be the perfect inside of the card that we need.
Yeah, and you can cut this out because we know the dimensions here are almost, you're going to be losing a little if you want to get rid of that black line there.
Right.
But I think that is absolutely beautiful. Stinky, but beautiful. It does go away after a while. Okay,
it does.
So what did I decide I wanted to do here? I wanted to use green.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not that one.
Mo said that her little ears were offended.
Were offended?
Sorry, Mo.
Yeah, I know. I
forget
that now. Tender ears should plug them up right now.
Plug them up.
Plug them up.
But usually you don't know. It just comes out.
Okay, so I've got some options here, y'all. And let me tell you what I'm going to do here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is high flow. This is fluid. You know what the difference is, right?
Well, why don't you tell the folks just in case they don't?
Okay, this is way soupier.
Viscosity.
Viscosity is what it's all about. Okay? This is less flowy, but I don't like the transparency I've got going there. I like this transparency much better. I'm going to see if I can make this work. And I don't have to use this one because I've got little ones open already. That was the blue shade.
Mm-hmm.
Blue shade. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
A little one.
Mm-hmm.
Which I really want to use up because what I want to do with these is I want to replace my big jars here. Then I can have more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to use these little boogers all up. Okay, if you see it's plugged up, it's best to get it out of there before you get it all. If you don't want to get your fingernail all messed up. I mean, I don't know. I really don't like these little twist lids a lot.
Yeah.
But I understand why they're there.
Yes, they require a little more maintenance.
They do.
And Mo would like to clarify that it was her eyes that were offended.
Oh, by the
pink
opera rose.
I should have known better. Yes. Sometimes with the delay, you know, there's 2 seconds between, you know, OHO and oh hey, there's some pink stuff happening on the, you know. Look away.
Look away. Look away, Mo. Oh yeah, look there.
Yeah, that's
I think we've managed to neutralize that with a lot of this phthalo green.
Sophia would now like paints to be rated on soupiness. Yes, like the Schofield rating of chilies. Soupiness rating depending on how sloppy.
Okay, look at this, how it pulled up. Where the paint is, it's not going to grab onto. And that's one of the things you really need to think about. Whoops. When you're, you know, I retire my papers after a while. That's the reason. It's because they're not going to grab up that stuff around the edge if you're going for, you know, the paint. And we kind of want to do that simply because we don't want to get to the point here where we've got a bunch of stuff around the edge and we're picking it up.
Right. No. Now, see, this is a pleasant green. This is not an offensive green.
It's because it's blue-green.
Yes.
It's more in the teal.
I love that. But either one, I think, would be.
I think so, too. Now, what did I do with the other one? Oh, see, it already went flat. Look at that. It went flat.
I will say that's kind of one of the trickier things with this whole scrapbook paper business is they are warpy. They can be flattened back out.
Yeah. All righty. Now,
well, you got two.
I'm just going to hand these off to you, Mariah.
I guess tomorrow I put together cards.
Well, and what I can do is I can be
I'm good with that.
Doing the card.
Plus, I need to find some
stock. I
need to find some more card bases. I think I still have some more snowmen and whatnot. I just didn't know how many we were going to do of these things. I like making cards.
Well, I do too. Now, what we're going to have to do here, since we don't have the card backing business, we'll just go ahead and make this part.
Yeah. And then tomorrow you can just put that, because all she's going to do is put down
tomorrow,
solid.
I think that's going to be absolutely perfect.
And it keeps you somewhat engaged.
Right, so let's see here.
Hey, Robin.
What I'm kind of thinking is if I can pick this up, but I have to think real carefully about what color to use to pick that up.
I think a blue again. Maybe. Well, no, because it's going to obliterate that. Boop, boop, ba-doo.
See, I'm kind of leaning towards the blue too. Now, the blue is going to make the blue bluer.
I don't see that as a problem.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
And I don't see a problem with that because then I think we can come back in with kind of maybe matching up this blue that occurs here after we go over it with a butterfly that would go down on this end. You know, like I did with the yellow, right? Okay, we're just going to do it. I really liked this. These papers are getting pretty much done. I mean, I can still go and get some stuff off
the edge.
The edge, but I just put them aside and give them away. I really am liking this anthraquinone blue. Yeah?
Yeah. It's probably going to obliterate those, but I don't know that that's a...
We don't know.
Big deal.
And I think it's going to be interesting because I'm going to put the polka dots on the end opposite from the other polka dots.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Let me turn.
You're going to dot the dots?
I need to get my...
Or are you going opposite the dots? Sorry, I was reading.
I'm going opposite the dots.
Okay.
This is kind of tough to get an even... I just will say that. Now, I want to be careful because I know that I'm already starting to pull off.
Yeah.
Hard to kind of see that. I'm just going to have to kind of guess at.
Yeah, I don't know, again, that it's going to be all that noticeable, even if it did get off or the line. That's what she's talking about, showing up.
And you do want to push this down because you want an even as even as possible, application of your new paint color over those areas where it has that pattern that is elevated.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I mean, you can see it a little bit, but isn't that just beautiful?
And if you wanted, come in with a little wipey real quick, you could go over that middle section if you wanted more of it to show.
Well, I just don't know that I do. Okay. I kind of like it.
You like it like that?
It's a shiny blue.
Mm-hmm.
But look what was left behind. Now we've got some little butterflies down here to deal with. And you can see right on this edge, see, I didn't get it quite perfectly matched up.
Oh, you can always trim that up.
You can just sliver that off on the big guillotine.
But also lets people kind of know where it came from.
You can see those little polka dots.
Yeah.
You really...
It added depth.
It certainly did. And I think that I quite like it. I'll lay that up there because I think the heat from my computer.
Uh-huh. Oh, it flattens it out. Yeah.
I'm watching it.
It's like a little iron.
Yeah. Going down. Okay.
It is. That's hilarious.
Isn't that a beautiful blue?
You got an old laptop. Runs a little hot.
It runs a little hot.
Just, kind
of like me. I'm old. I run a little hot. And it isn't a pretty thing.
She gets...
Yeah. Okay. This is just so negligible. But here's the thing. Remember when I did this one?
Yeah. Try to line it up.
I'm just kind of thinking, I'm just going to go over it with this and,
Yeah.
Put some more stuff on here.
Yeah. Down with more stuff.
No, I got to go this way. All right, now, that's the other thing I have to, keep in mind when I do these things.
Yeah.
When I flip them over.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
What is this? I agree with this. I think. Go lightly.
I will try to. Now, here's the other thing. When you're putting more paint on top of paint that's already down there. The one thing, and if you noticed, I do it kind of down on this end. There's a reason for that. You have to be careful because that may not be totally dry and your brayer is going to pick it up. We've all seen that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't always make me feel happy when that happens most of the time. Mo, don't look. We're going to take it away. Can she see? She can just barely see the edge of it. Not to worry. Now, this really is, it's turquoise. It's blue-green.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to clean her nose, but we'll do it later.
Next time.
Wipe her bum.
think this is going to go well. As long as they're lining up. Hi, Pia. Oh, we're just altering more scrapbook papers and thinking about what cards we're going to make tomorrow and put together. Those of you
we're kind of just getting a whole bunch ready.
Yeah.
And what we need to do, Mariah, is we do need to... Oh, I think this is splendid. I love that kind of mookie pookie.
Mookie pokey.
A little bit. Oh, and it reactivated the pink. The pink stink.
The pink dost thou protest.
Okay, we still have a little bit. I don't think that's going to make a big difference here. All right, now let's look at this one.
Did you do one?
Let's do a different color.
Yeah.
Totally different color. Because we've done the anthraquinone blue.
Yeah.
We've done the, what is this blue shade? Phthalo green blue shade. What about, we haven't done, like, Genta or quinacridone?
Oh, yeah, do that. Because that'll punch it up.
I think it will.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that those little dots kind of turn a little bit purple. We'll have to just see. Now remember again, this is loosey-goosey, high-flow acrylic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look what we've got going on.
Well, that'll be fun.
Love it.
Oh, careful. Oh. All right, Carla. Very nice. A way more interesting brown. And plus then it makes the silvery stuff.
Yeah. I've got a little errant blue at the top there.
That's fine.
I think it's just fine.
Again, it makes it a little more grungy kind of thing where it's more interesting and not such a flat color.
I'm really loving how this picks up the color of onto the
foil.
The foiled papers. I think that and plus look at this. Isn't this sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's see if we can get that off on. Off on to something like this.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to use, don't look, Mo.
It's just pinking.
I'm pinking. It's stinky pink.
Pinkification.
Stinky pink. Coming at you. Now, is that what I want to do? I think it's going to amp up the pink.
I think you're going to lose it.
You think I'm going to lose it?
Yep.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking like an orange.
That.
Now, Sophia says, if you have any more of those brown ones left, she's wondering what something like the quinacridone azo gold would look like on it. So think about that for the next one on the brown. We have lots of brown stuff.
I got this one left. Okay. I don't have any more that has the...
Not cut up, at least.
Well, no, yeah. I don't know.
There's one behind you I'm looking at. But it's a full sheet.
Oh, yeah. There may be some more there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay. So Mariah saying orange. When you say orange...
Oh, awesome!
Do you mean orange as in quinacridone? Or transparent red iron oxide?
She said like quinazo gold.
Oh, but I mean, I'm talking about this one
for this
we're doing
one
right now.
Yes, I like that idea. Yeah, because it's kind of orangey red. Hoping it's not going to obliterate what
I know.
Design.
You know,
it's tricky.
Sometimes you just do not know. And I'm putting this down on this end so that I can get my brayer kind of wetted up.
Wetted up. Prepped. Primed. There we go. That's the word. Priming it. Texture Junkies. That's Sharon. She got her.
This is going to be great because it's kind of just a little bit mucky muck.
She got her new stamps yesterday and she utilized them in the stream. In her stream from yesterday.
In her stream. Oh, good.
I need to check that out.
Check it out. Now, Mo, check this. This is going to be good because there was still some blue. And that is the one other thing I want to tell you about these fluid acrylics. When you use them, they will reactivate that color that was on your brayer. You saw what happened here.
Oh,
now, that's what happened twice. You know, we kind of did that with the pink, and it went ever so slightly purple because it interacted with that. Oh, the color that was already on.
Hey, no worries, because sometimes people don't see it. So if it goes in there multiple times, Sharon's channel is in the chat there. If you guys, oh, that's lovely. That was perfect. It was perfect. But as you were kind of mentioning, there was enough blue in that.
That's what caused these little
but
mucky muck
also
marks.
In the mixture of the little design that transferred. Because see, what we were seeing is more of the pink because it was behind.
But we were also in the brayering process getting some off of the brayer there where it looks kind of shadowy.
Love that.
I do too. I think that was a...
It kind of looks leather, like, you know, old, worn out kind of leather, like there was a design in it, but it's just sort of worn.
Yeah, I really, I like that a lot. And I can see that that's going to...
Hi, Cheryl.
Okay, now we've got some stuff here, and I don't like that because it's going to interfere with, and I'm just going to very quickly wipe it up. If it did have a design, and you notice that the yellow card stock that we're using of the paper, it doesn't have a raised design on it.
But that doesn't mean that it won't transfer, because it's kind of like, you know, the snowman and then some of those other ones, you just never know.
You don't know exactly.
Until you know.
Until you see it happen out there.
That's when you know.
Then you know.
As long as you're paying attention.
Yeah. I think I can get one more swipe here.
That was our John Madden moment.
John Madden? Splaining some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody wanted me to do a red iron.
Sophia wanted you to do that.
Sophia wanted me to do that. And I'm going to do that.
No, yellow iron oxide.
Yellow iron?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure that's what she said. There was yellow in there.
Or nickel azo?
Yeah, do
this
that.
This was more transparent than the nickel.
Okay, Quin Azo Gold. I don't know what which one are these? Because I think that the yellowy is going to be pretty interesting. Hi, Laura. Oh, nice. Nicely done, Sharon.
Okay, I'm just going to go with nickel azo because it has a little more oomph to it.
Yes.
And it's not quite so transparent. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think because this has so much brown on it, that's a good choice.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think you're going to see, like, super major changes here. I could be wrong.
Super major.
Super major.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often, does it?
Trying to hurry up and get that down because did you see what the yellow was doing?
Yes, which might make things fun.
Yeah, see what it's doing down there?
Mm-hmm. Brayer off's looking pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. And that effect is kind of wasted a little bit on this card because...
Yeah, it's a lot of solid.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool?
Very nice.
Well, it is different. I don't have another card over here to...
Oh, I hadn't really thought about that.
Compare it to what?
Susan says that because of the noise canceling that we have set up on our mics, she doesn't hear as much of the tinkling bracelets or the squeaky brayers. I wish I could have a...
Now, do you see how flat this card is?
Yeah. Just heating it up over there on the...
Heating it up on the...
laptop.
Heating it up on the old... And see, here's what it looks like when I put it over there. See? So if you have an old computer, you know, plug it in and utilize it. All right, let's see here. So... I'm really wanting to see what happens when I do yellow on this. I really love that effect there, and I don't know that we're going to get that, but maybe. We're going to go for a little more opacity.
Right.
This is the Indian yellow hue. This was some of the seconds that we got from...
Now that's open. Remember, it's open. It says so. Open.
It is open. But I don't think that's going to make a hell of beans difference. I mean, we're not like using these right away anyway.
Okay.
All right.
That's an interesting... That's a thought, Kat. That is a thought.
What? What?
She says that she thinks that we, P&M, should do online artist retreat with guest teachers. She would happily pay to attend. I'll think about that.
I just don't know how any of that would go.
I know. That's not your job.
That's not my job. I'll
let you know when you show up.
With my gel plate.
Right.
But
just tell her where to be.
Yeah.
Make sure that she has the stuff that she needs. Otherwise, she'll be grumpy.
Yeah, I will be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That is some limey lime green business.
That is some limey lime green
Very
business.
fresh. Very, you know, like lime. Give me that limeade.
Here, let me show you.
Hi, Bree.
Okay, so here we are. This is the original, and this is with the Indian yellow. Very interesting, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I think the sentiment in like lavender would be really pretty with a lavender background.
Eddie likes that one. Ooh, I love that. That's fun.
Stamp some butterflies on here and have you cut them out.
Well, and the other thing you could do is so you could cut those pieces up. So you could use the little yellow bar somewhere else and then put like the purple bar of that in the middle. Adding dimension as well. You know, I like that.
True, yes.
True, yes.
True, yes. Yes. Okay, now we have some more.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too, Sharon.
We've got some lovely yellow here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to, oh, now this is open. So I need to let this dry.
Yeah. Or get it onto something real quick.
If I go over it right now, it's just going to smear out and you won't.
Well, or just stick it down on something real quick.
You won't get to see any of that. I'm just going to get a new plate.
She's not listening to me.
I don't want to because I really want to get some of my purple on top of that.
Well, thank you for acknowledging that you don't want to listen.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Appreciate it.
I'm not being ugly.
I know.
I'm just
saying. It was just funny because you were like...
Did people think that?
No, I just thought that.
Okay. I was feeling a little judged.
No.
There in that little... All right, I'm going to put these back on the...
No, that's how P is all the time.
What?
She says, is P doing a Cyndi Lauper vibe? She wore many bangles and adornments. This one, she's always...
I do like Cyndi Lauper, by the way.
I love Cyndi Lauper.
I really do. I know that I probably shouldn't because she's certainly out of my age range, but
she's totally in my age range.
She's ever so slightly inappropriate, and I love that.
Yeah, she's just that's very much like you. It's kind of like a little spirit animal.
My spirit animal. Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi is my spirit animal. Okay. Let's get back to...
Girls just want to have fun.
Yeah, that's right. Now, what have we not used?
Yeah. P was bangling before Cyndi was singing. I know that's right.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm,
I just predated her ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. This is a mix of... Oh, it's got air. Let's use red. See what happens.
Give it
this
a whirl.
Color red.
Yeah, that.
With the, this is the airbrush mix medium. And with, leftover paint.
It's a
mix.
And
I swatched that on there so that you can see it is ever so slightly pinkish. But this is more, I mean, it, oh, look at this.
I love that.
Getting some of our, and okay, I just keep doing this and then I hurry up and get that down.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, it'll just continue to do what it's doing there. And
yeah.
Don't necessarily want that to happen right now. I mean, I do like it. Don't get me wrong.
Watermelon-y. Very
watermelon.
Yes, that is a fabulous way to describe that.
That is. Oh, check it out. What's happening here. That's where the...
That's a little paint puckery.
Yeah, and here's the thing, I don't have to worry about getting paint on the back side of this because that's the part that's going to be glued down.
Oh, good question, Mo. She says, is a mix different than a washout? If so, how? Yes.
Well, the mix, that is, and to differentiate, I just put water in my clean out.
Yeah, if it's a washout, that means water was added.
Whatever paint is in there, we just live with it and put water in. But these, instead of putting water in, I use the mixture.
The airbrush medium.
The airbrush medium.
Which is what kind of creates that crazing or what is it? Cellular
membrane stuff.
Cellularization. Mm-hmm. Throwing out all the words. Oh my God, that's lovely.
Look at this.
I love it. It's like, when photo stuff, when it gets messed up in the old-timey things because it's melting. Melting.
Or the old, what do you call those? The instant photos that went...
Polaroid?
Thank you.
I love you today in your descriptions.
That you didn't swipe them good?
We need a whole book of this. Like the whole refresh, the get reacquainted with your, browser. When you reacquaint your browser, that's a refresh.
Oh, I'm just thinking some of these colors are so awesome. Okay, this is not awesome.
No, it's
just...
It's going to cause more frustration than anything.
And
there wasn't enough of it to matter.
There wasn't enough of it to matter and to make that. Okay, I love the crap out of that. I thought that was marvelous. Okay, let's go into the
Yes. Okay, and welcome. Is
shiny bits
stuff. Is it Veloci?
What?
Let us know. So there are a couple of ways to achieve the crazing, the little cellular membraning, cellularization type situation. One of which is when your plate is very clean and has been recently conditioned with mineral oil. That can happen a lot at that point in time, depending on the type of paints. The types of paints that will create that crazing more often than not are ones that are going to be like the fluid acrylics and the high flow. You can achieve high flow type paints by adding something like the airbrush medium or what was the other one? Like it's a high flow kind of additive. Anything that's going to add higher viscosity to your paint will typically accelerate that type of crazing situation. You can kind of get it with water sometimes as well.
Spritzing water and then brayering
and
waiting for it to do its little separating thing.
So the main thing that you're trying to do there is like you're trying to get the paint, it huddles up and does, like the beating up on the windshield type situation.
Yeah.
So hopefully that was a good, I wish you had a high flow. Like if she had that like right there, I could have clipped that. That would have been a good one. Gotta think about these things. I need a producer.
Okay, this was this.
Hey, Jackie.
I don't know that I love this.
I don't hate it.
I think it's kind of meh.
Yeah, a little meh.
It's a little meh. Okay, we've got some stuff out here. I don't really know that it's going to be. So we're just going to we're gonna muck it up some more since it's already mucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody understand that?
Muck away.
Muck away. All right. So here we have. This is the color change, and it just has water in it. I don't really know what it's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. Some of my washouts are really thin, and some of them are not so thin.
Rhonda asked, why not do a second coat of the green? Here's why I wouldn't suggest that. Simply because it is the metallic. Really, all you're going to do is create more opaqueness. So you want to go with something a little lighter.
I'm hoping that this is
more
going
transparent.
To just come off as, and because I'm using the pink over the green, complementary colors, I'm hoping it's going to neutralize.
Margie's going to be doing a Artsy Wednesday video. She thinks she's going to be doing a long haul. Hey, and Eddie did you just do a long haul, Eddie? I know he's got a pencil video out I need to watch.
Pencil?
Margle did a long haul. That's the Shelly Studio. Margle, she did a long haul. Eddie's got a pencil video out. I need to watch it. Darcy has a few videos out, and she did her drawing. So if you guys haven't gone over to Darcy's channel to see who won the Gelli postcards, y'all need to get over there and make sure. And she finished a awesome what am I trying to say? Journal book for her friend. It's very cute.
All right. Do you see where we're going with this?
Yes, I like that. That's looking more fun.
I do too. I do too. But I'm going to take it even further because what I would like to happen here, what my druthers are, is to fairly well eliminate the background, so that then I can come in with something else, put it over the top, and they're not competing. Does that make sense? So, to that extent, we're just going to bring in, I'm coming over here to my, so that was a pink layer. Now I'm going to go with another green layer, but this is different because this is with the airbrush medium. Boy, I'm getting kind of low on that. I'm going to up my airbrush.
Yeah.
Oh. That baby was stuck down. When it's loosey-goosey like that, it does have a tendency to kind of. All right, now I predict we're going to get some really great cellularization here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know, Sophia. Oh, you really?
Well, not very much is happening there. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Well, and the air's on now, too, so I don't know if that helps or hinders. It does.
Okay, so if you can see that, I know it's hard, and I'm not, I need to get because I don't want it to, like, go totally.
Right.
I just want enough of it that I've got a little bit of
hey, Debbie,
different stuff around here and there. Look at this paper.
Look at that.
I'm retiring this right now because I think this is absolutely.
Well, you don't always get big, thick blocks like that.
I don't, because you get that when you've got your little plate and you've got a lot. Now, see, it's really starting to. Sometimes it's just a matter of letting it sit long enough to allowing it to do its thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just deli paper, so it's like not super expensive.
Yeah.
Right, Mariah?
Yeah. And it lasts a long time.
And it lasts a long time. And I save these things and use them for stuff. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so we're going back green again. Now, we're going to let that dry just a little bit. I'm not going to...
This is the scrapbook paper long haul.
I'm not going to... pardon?
This is the scrapbook paper long haul.
This is the scrapbook.
How many layers does it take?
Many layers later.
I want to obliterate certain things.
I want to, yeah.
Keep other things.
And you know, I don't know that we had a lot of cellularization with the...
But look... yes, it depends on where you're at in the world, because I think that it can be similar.
Okay. I really like this because sometimes I have to hurry up and get my thing down, but with this, you can kind of, you know, hang out and look at it for a while and say, oh, let me see. I think if I put it down over in this area, that's going to be really interesting.
Hey, Zenjan. And those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already.
Now, I am also, you must understand, putting this down. That other paint was still a little sticky.
Oh, sticky.
So that has something to do with, you know, what's happening here with your paint. Just FYI. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
I think that you would get similar results from baking paper, like what we know to be baking paper, because I know it's different around the world, because Mo usually says that a lot. Like she'll differentiate, because depending on where you are in the world, they kind of call it different things. Deli paper may not be something that is necessarily available, but it could be like baking paper. That's my understanding so far about it.
Okay, so do you see what's happening?
Yes, I love that. I wish you'd just leave it alone.
I think I'm inclined to agree with you. And the thing about it is if I need to change it more when I get my image that I want to put on top of there, I will have more information about what color I want to go with to obliterate the background. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But right now, I really wanted you to be able to see how just adding those transparent layers, one on top of the other, and using your complementary colors to control either your neutralization or your intensification of a color.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Can you hold that up into the technology a little further and give it some wiggles? Because I think people can then appreciate more of those layers that are happening that were just, you know, because that was what, 3 layers. So green.
This is 4.
4. That's a long haul on some scrapbook papers. Okay. And hello, Deb. I'm so glad you're here. You have to go back and watch kind of at the beginning. The silver pen was used to create lightning, and it was enlightening. Love that. But
lightning
yes,
coming
thank you
from the
so much for that.
Underbelly of the anvil cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that was
Mm-hmm.
for me exactly what I wanted it to be.
Okay, and then
you don't always get that.
So
you don't always get that in paint. You don't always get that in life.
Okay, couple of things on the deli versus baking stuff. All right, so Paula says for us UKers and possibly Aussies, okay, no baking paper is thicker and waxy. The paint peels off, right, Mo? Then Mo says, Veloci, it is different for you in Australia, just as it is for her in the UK. It is best to ask fellow Aussies to get the real info. Yes, that is not super helpful, but that's about that's the information that we have because we just don't know for sure. Now, if you are not a member of the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, I would highly recommend that you go over there because we have lots of Australian arty friends in there that will let you know what they use locally. Sometimes they're here in the streams, but time difference, it's a little, I'm sure, as you know.
It's the middle of the night.
Yes. Then Susan Fernandez says the deli paper has a dry wax coating. Baking and parchment paper has a coating to which nothing sticks long term. There you go. So those are some notes on all of that business. Hello, Amy. And welcome to those of you that are coming in. Do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. One of these days, we will hit 10,000 subscribers, and then we're going to do a big old giveaway. And as long as you're willing to pay shipping, and I mean a big old giveaway, I have a huge box that is staring in judgment at me over here with lots of things that need to be gone through. Not even to include the mini golden paints that will be included in the giveaways. Like that Indian yellow that P was using. We have 4 or 5 of those.
No, I don't think we have that many.
There was a box.
I'm keeping 2.
Oh, so there's maybe 2 or 3. Something like that.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh, that's lovely. Was that another layer on that same one?
I just kept what was on there and put the purple over the top, the high flow.
Very nice.
Acrylic. This is another one that it does have a tendency. And especially if you need to hear the balls.
Yeah.
And I don't always do that. So if I don't do that, sometimes I do get a lot of cellularization.
AKA crazing.
I don't mind that.
Sometimes it's a good thing.
I usually think it's interesting.
Bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging.
And after a while, you can really figure out, okay, so here's what it looked like. Let me get one of these cards out here.
Oh, it'll happen, Patty.
See? I mean, it's not the exact same, but you get the idea. It was white background.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a little,
you can fill that in later.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Okay. Oh, that looks really good with that.
Are they friends?
They're friends.
Oh, look at that.
And see, that's kind of cool when that happens. Because then you've got something to use on the inside to cover up your...
Or if you're making journal cards and stuff, so you want some continuity throughout your journal, even if it is a junk journal or whatever type of journal. But, a lot of times you'll keep to a certain color scheme. That's nice. And then you can utilize your papers that don't all go together. You can make them go together.
Yeah. There is that.
There is that.
Okay, I'm going to... pick this up with just a plain white piece of paper because I think it kind of has a lot of potential here for something interesting. I'm going to use the purple because it's very transparent. This is the dioxanine, but it's because of the viscosity, it's transparent.
Okay, so let's see.
Look,
You've
Mariah.
got 20 minutes.
I've got a little.
Yes.
This is one of the plates that we cut. And that was a little edge that just,
Really?
I just yanked off there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, really didn't mean to do that, but oh well.
Because we got some newer people that came in later in the stream. Do keep in mind that over in Makers, that is the Makers of Mixed Media Art Arts Facebook group, it is September 1st. So this is your time to check out what swaps are happening and other different events and things of that nature. We're kind of calling this theme of the month, even though I didn't really post it. Fungi.
Fungi. Okay. So you saw what happened with the high flow purple. And that is just like Mariah just explained. It is a combination of factors. It's the condition of your plate, how conditioned or oily your plate is, and it's also how much you shake up your paint and how you brayer it out, how quickly you get your paper down. But I love this.
Yeah,
and you can see when we cut this out, it's going to be the same size and it can be utilized for the center of a 5x7 card.
With that border and everything. Yeah. Or if you have little.
Because see, cutting out something like this butterfly and putting this in the center of this.
Or here's a little, I think that's a 4x6.
Yes. See?
So then you can cover the whole card.
Yeah. Now, if we were to go take our 4x6 card, we could cut this down so this butterfly is going to fit on here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got options. That's a cute little card.
Yes, and the swap for the item this month is ATCs. That's Becky. She's in charge of that one. But yeah, you got to sign up over there in Makers. And then we got the scrap swap that's put on by Rhonda. Yeah,
and some of these that I've got going here could definitely, I'm just, all right, I'm going to hand you that back, Mariah.
Too bad we don't have mushroom paper.
Look at this.
We can put some mushrooms on these. Mushrooms and butterflies go quite well together. But you got to turn them into ATCs.
Yeah. I think these are, I love this. I'd like a whole room with this color theme.
Mm-hmm.
It would make me very happy because you could also pull in your...
Bye, Eddie. Thanks for hanging.
Limey green stuff.
Feel better.
Where's my really wonderful limey green thing? Oh, here it is.
Love that.
Yeah, I think that those are pretty spiffy.
Spiffy.
Pretty spiffy. All right, what do we have left here that we haven't done anything to?
Well,
I think we've experimented with almost every color under the rainbow here. Hey, you know what we haven't done?
Oh, you should do that. The black flash. I think that's, yeah. Well, it's close, but because the black flash is actually the folk art one.
It's clear, right?
Clearer. It's a little more, depending on how much you roll it out. Like, it can be very opaque as well.
Okay, Izzy, your little crap here screwing it up. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. That could be it. No, that's just something shimmery.
That's just shimmery. I don't really think that's going to be all that interesting.
You've moved it around.
Well, probably.
Oh, here. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's in one of those bottles that looks like that. Did you put it on top? You can see it there. Did you use it all?
May have.
She may have. She liked it a lot. I think you did. I think you changed it in one of your...
Oh, it might be a washout now.
Uh-huh. Okay, well that
So much for that. Huh. Okay, we've tried red. We've tried blue. We've tried yellow. Let's do white. In the high flow?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, you know. What the heck?
Hey, Dawn.
Now, this does cellularize out a lot.
You might need to update, Marta. I was having trouble too, and there's some weird stuff happening, like, because there's been updates like on my phone and a lot of app things, and then even on the desktop version, Facebook's been acting a little funky. They're doing updates. I know that. You can just tell there's weird things happening.
Getting a little
purpley
business going on here. I don't think that's necessarily horrible.
No.
But you can see it's starting to do its little
crazy business.
Crazing business. Did y'all check out Anthony's new Barons? I forgot to do that, and I meant to. He says he has a new badge. I don't really need any more.
No, you don't. You don't need to look. You don't need to add any right now. I think he is. He said he was. Did he say he was going to send one for?
Yes.
10K giveaway? Okay, I didn't want to say that out loud. But.
Now, this is interesting. Look how it really settled on the
foil. But it didn't do much on the other.
But it did, you know. Let me get a.
Not a lot of.
Not a lot. Okay. Well, let's try something else here.
But what that will do, if you let that dry, then that leaves kind of an area where color may hold on to more.
And let's just see if that happens, because that is an excellent observation, Mariah. Let's see what happens in that area. All right, let's take this into the turquoise range. And I know we have some turquoise ones already, but the Utrecht is a little bit different. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but
what do you mean? Like, what do you?
I just acts different than the other turquoise.
You can kind of see that when you roll it out.
You can see that more or less when you roll it out.
It's hard to explain, like you said.
Yeah. Got to get my thing turned so the flat side's out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it did leave some little things.
It did. I obliterated them. But...
Yeah. There were some things there. Little transfer from the foil, which that actually does make sense. It just was hard to see because it was white. Contrast matters.
It does.
When you want to see things. Very important on websites. If you want to read the text. Thought I'd throw that tip out there.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Really nice transfer.
Yes. I like that.
I think it's very interesting.
And see, it did cover up more of the silvery business. It made it more opaque, obviously.
You just have a little bit of glimmer around the edges.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, you wouldn't even think it's the same piece of paper. I don't know why I'm always just, oh, wow, look at that.
Magic.
Wow, that's cool.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, put that down over here and let it get back to its, all right, let's see what we have here that has, you know, something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that color is great.
All right, what we're going to try to do here is we're going to try to pick this up.
Oh.
I want this to stay I want that to stay blue because when it comes on here, it's going to be more or less a brown.
You think you can pick it up right now?
I don't think so.
No.
No, it's dry.
Why don't you just put your shimmer? No, that's kind of full. Just use some medium or some airbrush medium. Because then I'll give it a nice little.
You know, we can try that. I
appreciate you giving it a whirl, Patricia.
I'm going to give it a whirl.
She does not like doing this.
My initial reaction is,
no,
this is not going to work. But you know, I'm curious enough about it.
It wasn't an OHO.
No. No, it wasn't an OHO. Oh, look, we've got little oh, look at those little bubbles. Sorry, he's not here to see that.
Oh, she's walking through the door, so she'll probably be over here in a minute looking at it.
Okay, now better wipe her nose.
In case y'all want to know. Hey, Jerry.
You know how I feel about clear on clear.
Yeah, we're very clear on your feelings on clear.
Clear on clear. I'm against it.
She's not for it. She's very
I'm
against
not
it.
for it, but I'm doing it because I really I want it to work because it would solve so many problems that I have sometimes when I do not want to alter the color that I have on the plate, and but yet I want to pick it up. So if this works, I am going to say, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Now, I know it would work if she left it down. This is what's going to be real tricky is if it works like right away like this. Not seeming promising. But if you leave it down, it will.
All right, Mariah says if I leave it down, it will. We're going to leave it down.
You got to come back to see this one. I might do it as a short if this one doesn't, you know. Oh, but that's going to be so pretty. I love those colors together. I love like turquoisey, tealy things with coral, oranges, and
see, again, we have the definition of our 4x6 card. And what a wonderful thing. I better turn that over and do a little bit more.
Sectioning.
Barrening. Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
It's not going to pick it up if you don't have it down on the surface.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because any bubbles or anything like that, it's not going to take it up in those areas. One of the reasons this is a very, very tricky for those of you that are kind of new to this or, you know, don't do a lot of paint to paint. This is paint to paint.
Paint to paint
is hard to get the full image to pull all together. That is why it is extremely important to do these as a leave it overnight or at least for a couple of hours. The cleanliness of your plate matters in a situation like this. How well it was conditioned matters in a situation like this. Because if you are trying to get good, clean layers to pull, that matters.
Yeah. There is that.
You got 5 minutes.
I'm going to pull, I'm going to use...
and if you'd square that up, I'd be really super happy. Thank you. Perfect.
How's that?
I love it. My brain's very happy.
We've got some... Where's my dadgum connector? I haven't used any of that.
Oh, that's a good call. So Carol says that she finds using the heavy gel medium works much better than the liquid or soft ones. The gel medium that is more stiff. And that does make sense because like any heavy body is going to pull a little bit better than some of the slickier things. The reason I suggested the airbrush medium, I love the sheen of it.
It does. It has a lovely patina.
And
really you cannot get that. You get close to that with some of the other fluid acrylics, but this is quinacridone.
Yeah.
Golden.
Well, with the paint to paint situation, the paper is really not as much of a factor at that point because, see, it was like full paint. There wasn't much paper that was going to be involved in that transfer of that layer. But yes, certainly, paper matters in most cases. A plate's gel... Here, I love Becky. She's so good. Gel plate's hygiene matters.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using my smaller brayer, and it's you know, it's great because on the little ones it doesn't matter so much. Ooh, look at that! Look how cool that looks. And see that quinacridone just has a sheen to it that nothing else does.
There you go, Carla. I like that. Woo! I love that.
Okay, that is a win-win. I love ending the thing with something that is
a win.
Win-win.
Transfer. The reason it transferred, this particular scrapbook paper has little glitter business on it. I don't know if you noticed that.
Raised surface. Let me see if I can wiggle it.
Yeah. So that's why the resist happened more so than it would if it were just, you know, like printed or even with the foil. Because there is a raised surface. And it's kind of slicky. That's why it transferred really well like that.
And plus, the quinacridone is a good... I don't know why, but you can see...
The pigment works well.
The pigment. And plus your thick body, that's not what it's
heavy
called.
body.
Heavy body. Paints are going to get that crisper image.
Yeah.
You don't always get that lovely patina, but I knew that the quinacridone was transparent enough that I was going to get, I wasn't going to lose my image here.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is just like extra.
Bonus. Thank y'all for hanging out with us here on this Sunday morning. We very much appreciate it. Those of you that have come in at the end, do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. If you're watching on replay, we very much appreciate that as well. Leave us a comment below. We love to know that you are our replay watchers. That makes us very happy.
It does.
If you have any questions, those can always be left in the comments down below as well. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Do all that YouTube-y business. Ring those bells, and you will hopefully get notified about things. Yeah. And yeah, otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging, guys. Bye.
Bye.